Mute.
Welcome to Conversations with Chuck Hester, a weekly podcast designed to inform and entertain you and introduce you to some really interesting and inspiring people. I'm your host, Chuck Hester, and today is a very cool day because I'm excited to be back after a 7-month hiatus due to moving back to Raleigh, North Carolina and other events. So I guess you could call this season 2. And I promise the new season will have some amazing guests and great content. And not only that, but my guest today is one of my favorite people, and that's Mary Angelini, and also her daughter, Gabi, co-founders of Gabi's Grounds in Raleigh, North Carolina. Now, Mary and her daughter, Gabi, a 24-year-old active, motivated adult with Down syndrome, launched Gabi's Grounds Coffee in 2017 to give Gabi and others the opportunity to be productive, responsible employees. Together, they are leading by example, and they just secured warehouse space in Raleigh, hired 34 people with special abilities, and are searching for a suitable location for a storefront. Gabi has been honored with the 2019 Self-Advocate of the Year Award by the Triangle Down Syndrome Network, and Gabi's Grounds has received significant exposure and support from local and national media, including an appearance on the Kelly Clarkson Show and an appearance on Conversations with Chuck Hester. So, welcome, Gabi and Mary.
Hey, thank you for having us, Chuck.
Hey.
Absolutely. Like I mentioned earlier pre-show, I'm excited to get a chance to talk to you two and hear more about your story. I gave a little bit of information about that, but go through how Gabi's Grounds was created and why, and where you're going from here.
Okay, so Gabi graduated from high school and was looking for a job.
Yeah.
And what happened? You went to apply for the jobs.
Then they said no about, I tried to get a smoothie job. Then they said no because they assume I'm too slow, but they never tried me.
They didn't try you behind the counter?
No.
How'd they know you'd be too slow?
They just assumed it.
Why do you think they did that?
I don't know. They just did.
How can they tell you would be too slow if you didn't even do it?
Because they just look at me about I have Down syndrome and they just think I'm not good at anything there.
Oh, but they're wrong, right?
Yes.
That's right, because you're amazing. And your coworkers are amazing too, right?
Yes.
So then we decided to start Gabi's Grounds, right? And we went down and checked out a local shop and thought we could do our own company, right? With people. And we came back to Raleigh, and who made coffee for us?
Larry Larson, who made my special blend for me.
Special blend for Gabi. You have all different blends, medium, light, dark, right?
Yep.
So Larry made coffee for us, and we started selling coffee and doing pop-ups, and you were speaking around the country.
Oh, yeah.
And we've been doing that for about 5 years now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we decided that we were going to go into a warehouse, right? And we started doing what in the warehouse? We created a new company. What's that called?
Gabi's Pals.
Gabi's Pals. What's Pals stand for?
Packaging, assembling, labeling, and shipping.
And we do that in Raleigh and in
Creedmoor.
Right? We have 2 locations. We go to other people's warehouses and pack for them.
Yes.
And we pack at our warehouse. So if anybody needs any work. How many employees do you have now?
I have 40 employees.
40 employees with special abilities, right?
Yep.
And we need more, right? So we need more contracts so we can hire more people.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. 40 employees, and you're doing more than just a coffee. Although you have me a coffee, guys, you know that. So, and as I mentioned, I'll be down getting some of that coffee soon. And maybe that's probably a good place to talk about this, Mary and Gabi, is that, right now you have some capacity for work and are looking for folks to come in. So if you are looking for, and that's one of the new orientations for me in 2022 is finding ways that corporations and individuals can pay it forward. One of my big passions. So if you want to pay it forward in the community, build some of that brand equity, contact Gabi's Pals, right? And I've got an email. I've got a URL for you, GabisGrounds.com. Can that is the best way to find you guys?
That's right. They can find us there, and there's information there for Gabi's Pals as well.
Okay. Fair enough. So talk a little bit about, if you will, just the journey. I mean, from 2017 to now, you were, originally, I would imagine just a couple employees here and there, and you build up to 40. I always love stories. Tell me some stories about how that's impacted the people who are working for you, but not only that, the people who you are working with as clients and customers.
Well, we started off small with a few employees, just packaging for a couple people. And when companies saw how good we were, how fast we were, how accurate we are, because our quality control are people with autism. So if it gets down to the end of the line and it's not perfect, they're sending it right back up the line to do it over. So, Philip Freeman from Murphy's Naturals talks about us all the time, about how wonderful we are and how much work we do for them. What do we pack for Murphy's?
The incense sticks,
mosquito incense sticks, and
candles
and bug spray and everything, right? We do all that for them. And they love our work. And nice cannabis, we do all their
vape pens.
We package them and label them for them. And lots of companies and the people that we work with, right? They say they're having the time of their life, right?
Oh yeah,
working with us. And Furbish, yeah, we pack for Furbish. And your coworkers, they like working with you.
They love me.
They love you, and they love working, right? They don't want to sit at home all day and do nothing, right?
Yeah.
So they're so happy to come to work. And then you all go to lunch together and hang out, and then you go bowling.
Oh yeah.
When do you go bowling?
Mondays and Wednesdays.
And we have dance parties.
Oh yeah.
So we're all having a good time, right? One of our customers that we've improved their productivity 60%. So we could do things in our warehouse, and we could come to your warehouse too. So we're on the move.
Oh yeah.
Now, and the type of services you do with packaging, do you do, describe the services so people know how they can get involved with you.
Okay, so some things we just pack if they need some things repacked. If they need it from one box into a different box, a different container, if they're switching it up, we can do that. If they need pricing, we can put a new price over the old price. If they need things, relabeled from another company, if they need envelope stuffed, if they need, what do we do out in Creedmoor? I'm trying to think. We
sneaker balls.
We put new prices on sneaker balls. We make boxes and pack things in the box that get shipped out.
New boxes.
Yep, to Amazon and all that. So we can do pretty much anything that people want us to do. We can do small projects, large projects, whatever they need.
That's amazing. So also talk a little bit about Gabi's Grounds and the coffee and how folks can get that, because that's a interest to me, obviously, and folks are really. Everybody seems to love coffee these days. So what's the best way to get coffee?
Oh, you can go to our website, right? What's our website?
www.gabisgrounds.com.
Gabisgrounds.com, right there, right? And they can order there, and they can come pick it up at the loading dock if they're in Raleigh, right?
Yep. Or deliver.
Or we can deliver it, or we could ship it to them, right? And and we're in stores too. We're in Bay Leaf Market,
Weaver Street, Publix, Harris Teeter, and us.
That's right. And also the Clayton General Store has our stuff, right? So you can find it in the store, come and get it from it. You can come to the loading dock and get it from Gabi and get a hug.
I'm a hugger.
She's a hugger.
That's the best premium right there. You get a pound of coffee and a hug. What more could you ask for, right?
Yeah, right. That's the best, right?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Well, and Mary, you and I got a chance to meet each other a while back when you were involved with my organization, which is Pay It Forward Tuesdays, and some really cool people. We'll be shouting them out in a bit. But talk a little bit about what that experience has been for you. Now, the nomination process done, you get contacted by the mentors that we work with. What happens next?
Well, you contact each one of the mentors, and they give you their expertise for hours and hours. You can talk to them on the phone, and if you have more questions, you could email them. But every aspect of your business, the marketing piece, the technology piece, like every piece of your business, they're experts in. So they'll come alongside you and help you move your business forward. They're like mentors. So, and it doesn't end. I mean, you could always reach back out to them. So it's been incredible in helping me with my business that,
it's in my business.
It's actually your business. You're right. But, we're not born into this business. We don't know everything about everything. So it's great to have experts come alongside you and take your hand and walk you through some of the fires, help you navigate. It's been amazing.
Yeah, and talking to a couple of my folks who are involved with that, and I know you've had, and that's a typical thing for Bob, but you've had a long conversation with Bob Shears, for instance. We talk about a phrase called reverse mentoring. We get as much joy and information and knowledge from the folks we mentor as we give to them, if not more. Plus, and we'll talk about this in a little bit, but we are now, as of December 2020 is when we started, but we have come alongside 16 different organizations and individuals to help them. And we've got a really strong Pay It Forward Tuesdays alumni network that everybody can be involved with. And as you mentioned, Mary, just because you sign up and you are the beneficiary of our mentoring, it doesn't stop there. I mean, we are always going to be a resource for you, and you can be a resource for other people as well. So exciting to have you as part of our alumni group and see where that goes. So it's really great. I won't keep you that much longer. I just wanted to spend some time, and let's reemphasize the fact that you have worker capacity right now for packaging and warehouse work. So if they want to contact you, I'm going to put it up one more time, and that's gabysgrounds.com. And if you love coffee like I do, and I will probably be down at the loading dock soon to pick up a couple of pounds of that and get several hugs. Thank you very much, Gabi, to be able to do that. And please, I would recommend anybody that's listening to this right now, if you are a corporation or a small business and you're looking for help, one of the best ways to pay it forward is to work with Gabi and Gabi's pals. It's a really cool way to support an organization that continues to grow. I mean, last time I talked to you guys, that he had 23 employees, up to 40 now, and things are going very, very well. So I appreciate you taking the time to be on the show today, and we will definitely stay in touch, and we'll move forward with this.
All right. Thank you so much, Chuck. We appreciate all you do. God bless.
Absolutely. Take care. So that is time for our Pay It Forward Minute, where we highlight cool things in the Pay It Forward community. Now, I mentioned the Pay It Forward initiatives. I want to mention that again and give a special shout outs to the Pay It Forward 6, and that's Adam Sinkus, Jennifer Radke, Bob Shears, Brian Basilica, and Lori Bruns. These are our mentors and the heart of our initiative. Now, the Pay It Forward Tuesdays initiative, if you're not aware, is a mentoring program that comes alongside underserved entrepreneurs and nonprofits and provides them with business and marketing advice. It is an area that I've been very passionate about and recently reignited that because we are moving forward to some really cool things. Extremely grateful for all that everybody does within this organization, both the mentors and the alums. And to date, as I mentioned, we've helped 16 different entrepreneurs and nonprofit organizations since December 2020. But we're not stopping now. We are currently accepting nominations for the next Pay It Forward Tuesdays mentoree, if you will. And if you want to go to payitforwardtuesdays.org, you can nominate someone who you think is deserving for that, or you nominate your own organization. And also, if you're a company or organization that provides products and services to small businesses and the entrepreneur community, we're looking for sponsors that can provide services and products in kind for our 2022 recipients. It's a great way to pay it forward while building brand equity in your community. And also, if you're interested in volunteering with our organization, just contact me for details and we can help out, or go to the payitforwardtuesdays.org website and you'll find out more information. Now, our ultimate goal for Pay It Forward Tuesdays is to make it into a national 501c3 so we can help even more nonprofit organizations and entrepreneurs, and we're heading in that direction. So this is the first of season 2 for Conversations with Chuck Hester. Please feel free to share this podcast with your friends and connections. The replay will post very soon on Facebook and YouTube. Also through anchor.fm, the audio of the podcast can be found on Google Podcasts, Spotify, and many other channels. And if you're interested in learning how you can build brand equity by paying it forward in your community, I work with small and medium-sized businesses to show them how to do that. Contact me on LinkedIn and mention this podcast for a free 15-minute discovery call. So that's it for this week. Until next time, this is Chuck Hester, reminding you to stay well, stay connected, and always pay it forward.